Total.
There,
Yeah.
recording has started. Keep going.
Actually, I would like you all to roll me d20s. I want to determine who tells me the last final recap
Okay.
of Tomb of Annihilation.
Saturday average.
Oh, I need to change that.
God, not to look for a J for Jebediah. Ugh.
It's
What?
at least I just have like when doing the like as whatever and that I have to look for an
Hey,
X.
Danielle.
So I'm fine.
Danielle.
No.
No.
I refuse.
It's only fitting, Daniel. I think you did the most recaps.
Yeah, I don't know how you gave me this curse.
We share a brain cell. Ever since we decided that we shared a brain cell. It
Could you
happened.
please take these synapses back?
Someone has to be smart, damn it.
I'll keep the intelligence. You take this nonsense.
I don't know what you mean. It comes with the brain cell.
All right.
package
Where did we
deal.
start?
You guys started when you guys started after you finished up the corridor with all the doors, with all the wardrobes.
Is that where
yeah.
we started?
Like right after that.
Yeah, he's right.
Oh my god.
We started with our defeat of evil Narnia,
Evil.
Mm-hmm.
which unlocked the door. We're like sick, off down the door. I don't remember exactly the order of what happened after that, but we'll just go over events in some random order that they come into my brain. Because that's about the state we're in tonight. It's
Oh
fine.
yeah, mood.
Yeah.
No thoughts.
I remember we went down a really, really insanely, excessively long flight of stairs with
Oh yeah.
Ass Crack's whole life story, which definitely wasn't highly edited on it. We're like, this guy sucks.
Not at all. Not at all.
Totally,
not at all.
100%.
We got to see him get his ass kicked by the red lady, which was sick. So.
It was funny.
Oh, fuck yeah, we did.
Well, we get to the bottom of this incredibly long cinematic staircase. We come to this weird room with all this fog on the ground, and we're all like, "Oh God, poison gas!" And no, it's fine. It
It's
doesn't do
just
anything to us.
atmosphere.
Which is somehow more alarming, because then what is it doing that we don't know about?
And then we had the clone.
Yeah. We find a lizard man in a cage who's apparently a clone of Asha's younger, I want to say, brother?
Yes.
So they cloned for his memories of Asha somehow? I don't...
Witchy
Okay.
shit.
We're gonna file that under magical bullshit. So they got to, the brothers got to trauma bond a bit.
It's
And we sent him back upstairs with, I think, Tarek's lizard friend?
my lizard friend. Tarek's drone
One of your
friends.
lizard friends. Oh yeah, Tarek's drone friends. Y'all had a lot of friends running around.
Oh, yeah, we were to cast the wish spell.
Oh yeah, we cast the wish spell too. I knew I was missing something for the staircase, but my brain would not supply it to me. We found a whole bunch of Modrons, I think they're called. They've accepted Tarek as one of their own because he is also, I don't know, a metal person.
We are going to steal the moon!
He finally has his weird, I guess not technically animal companions, but you get the point.
Yep.
They take him off to a chair that was like in a weird orb thing, and then shoved the universe into his brain.
Yeah.
Which is rather jarring for him, I imagine. But he ended up getting his wish. I think he gave us, what, resistant to necrotic damage, the entire group?
I think so.
Yep.
I think so, yeah. So that was sick. Yeah, Tarek has new Modron friends. Jump cut back to down the spooky stairs. In the same room, there are also these weird kind of creatures.
Oh yeah, the little
There was like a clay doll,
children thingy.
straw puppet, a monkey, I want to say,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
who are quite freaked out, especially because Asha is very pissed off at this point, understandably so. But we end up adopting the children, I guess,
We
and
gave
they give
them
us hugs, which also give us buffs. So,
that we used
hug
later.
weird random creatures that you find at the bottom of dungeons. Nothing could go wrong, is the moral of this story.
Yep.
So we get our buffs from the very sad child spirits. And we're like, okay, there's doors everywhere. Oh yeah, they warned us about the hags. I don't know what they're called, but the hags. Edward Scissorhands.
Mhm.
And we're like, okay, let's start going through doors and try and figure out how to open the, definitely not a boss door right in front of us. We go through several puzzles. I remember I ate cake that was definitely cursed. I did not want to eat it, but then I would have had like disadvantage on everything, and I was like,
I forgot what I ate.
if I must. We caught a bunch of scrolls in a whirlwind. Several other things that I'm not remembering off the top of my head.
We got the food.
We
The
got the
glass
food,
box.
there was- Oh yeah, the glass
the
box
glass
we cheesed with Mage Hand, because, Mage Hand fixes everything.
Mhm.
Weird ethereal plane
yeah.
shenanigans with the scroll room. I think it was the
Yep.
scroll room.
It was
where,
the
like, Asha
scroll
had to
room,
go
yeah.
into the ethereal plane, like, drop something back into the real world that I used to actually pull the lever.
What
It was
was it, a
very strange.
mephit?
Something like that. I think it
said
was
something
mephit.
at me and then promptly exploded.
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah.
funny. that
Asha
method
was
got
very
Uno
confused.
reversed. Yeah, fair.
Just like, oh, hi.
Eventually, eventually we clear all these puzzles, we get the door open, and who comes walking out? Night hags, joyous days. And they're being like, ooh, wiggity spookity evil, and we're like,
Swiftly killed.
you cloned Asha's brother and you messed with these child souls, fuck you, die! So we immediately square up with them. We probably murder them, because, we're good at that sort of thing. We're like, hey, boss fight time. We go continue on, and Asirek is trying to birth some sort of weird eldritch god of death baby thing.
As you do.
As apparently so. Apparently that's just what crazy liches do in their free time. So we're like, okay, that thing has to die, and everything else in here also has to die, and you definitely have to die!
we
So
summoned
we
a
kind of
friend.
start fighting everything in there. Yeah, Asha summoned his friend, Josh carried with Blade Barrier area denial.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think that Blade Barrier did like as much damage as the rest of us combined. That thing was terrifying.
Honestly,
It was great.
though.
Yeah.
A Death Knight showed up and got yeeted into the lava. He was not really bothered by fire, so he's just like,
I shoved him
guess we're
into
down here.
the lava, and then he climbed back out, and then he fought us, and it was fine.
I feel like we shoved him into the lava twice, and I could be misremembered.
Mhm.
Did we?
I don't know. Asirek shows up at the other side, just starts throwing spells at us, so that we're like, I'm just yeeting Asha around the room with Vortex Form. Which was fun.
Wait.
Arcanoloth got summoned, like, behind the Blade Barrier. He's like, I can't see anything. Okay. The Arcanoloth gets, like, forced to square up with us, and we're like, I mean, I don't really want to stab you, like, I'd rather go stab Asirek, so we do. So he's run off at this point now, because Asirek is dead!
Yeah.
He got surrounded by, like, 6 people, and then yeeted into a Blade Barrier. It's a good time. He got blundered.
And Gang
So
Squad.
yeah,
Don't
that's
forget
my
that.
rather jumbled and chaotic recap. That's why the curse should leave me. I suck at it.
You forgot. Was it Sirek sacrificed his body to summon?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he promptly like yeeted his phylactery into the baby. And
Was
then
he like, which
became
fools,
God.
this isn't even my final form, and we're like, joke's on you, we'll kill that too.
Yeah.
And we just
Yeeted his
yoinked his
phylactery
soul.
into a baby and promptly became God.
Mhm.
Not good enough
Yep.
though, because he's still dead. And we are
Yep.
shitting on. Do better.
Alright. And after you guys slaughter him, and after you guys effectively go through the rest of the maze and the rest of the dungeon, You guys, in total, of everything a Sirak owns, you guys gain over 200,000 gold pieces.
Wow.
And you have a magical library that is worth 300,000 gold pieces.
Bruh.
Damn.
Well, I guess I'm spending the next 20 years studying.
It's
Yeah. In all honesty.
After we throw all the gold in the lake, of course.
of course. Wait, why are we throwing the gold in the lake?
That's what you do with gold, isn't it?
No.
No.
I think you spend it.
I mean,
Yeah,
this
you
is
give
an
it to the
Aztec.
lake.
This is an Aztec society. This is an Aztec-based society. You know, they would throw the gold into the lake.
See?
Um,
Maybe the lake is
As of
nice.
this entire collection does consist of a few magic items, but mostly scrolls and spells made by ancient wizards that were enslaved by a Sirak.
Bruh.
But besides that, after you guys gather up all the gold and you guys leave, you guys see the vague images of all the people that have had their souls trapped inside the tomb. Effectively, you see their ghostly visages walk out. Followed by them were the 9 gods of Omu.
Nice.
As they all depart and bow and give great bows to you, heroes of Omu. And now, what has happened after the defeat of Sirak for the main 5 characters. I'll start first with Rory, who goes back into the kingdom of Lordaeron and sets up a small duchy, where he rules for many years until his old age. In which time he has more or less isolated himself in a small region of the country where no one will bother him, and the only ones that he's fully allied with and has fully respects to this day is the Tinker family. And Rory's mainly known for his trade in exotic animals to the lands of Lordaeron from the lands of the south. And he's also known for his exotic mounts, which are great Triceratops, who are greatly armored by the Tinker family. And the next character,
No one's gonna fuck with this.
Yep. The next character is Tarek Tinker, who, like his friend Rory, goes back into the kingdom of Lordaeron and sets himself up a small town, becoming its first mayor for many years. And this town, he has dedicated much of its time in research on either defenses and weaponry, and many interesting and many different creations have come out of it. And Tarek, for the most part, has now become a full golem master. And Tarek was the one that. Yep.
Go ahead.
And Tarek was the one that has also made adamantine chains to bound Ulrich when he finally goes crazy.
Sad.
But Ethan, what would Tarek call this town?
Oh no! You giving me naming rights?
Tinkersville.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's right, Danielle.
Oh goodness.
Okay, Tinkersville. Tinkersville, this small little outlet of gnomes and halflings that's more dedicated to fun living and crafts. I like that. Out in the small little pockets of Lordaeron, where no one will bother them.
My name is Tarek Tinker of House Tinker. Tinker is my name.
Of the town of Tinkersville,
and I'm the mayor of Tinkersville. What business do you have with me? Oh my god.
Is it tinkering?
Did you acquire a tinkering of sorts? Slaps knee. Ah. Ah. Ah.
God damn it.
Oh my god.
And next, what happens to Asha, the third prince of at this time Omu. He is recruited by his father for many years to be the Lord of Exploration and be the one to go out into the reaches of the newly established kingdom of Omu and help set up mines with the dwarves and help set up settlements for many lizard folks that live inside the jungles. As after many years, Asha would finally retire to a smaller town on the coast of Cholt, where he and his husband will live out their days. And
did you marry the dwarf?
Yes, obviously.
Nice.
Perfect. Tarek would have come back and yelled at you if you fucked it up. What do you mean you didn't marry the dwarf? Asha!
Alright, Moxie.
We have to be a very judgmental wedding party, come on.
Yeah. Moxie, for many years afterwards, has dedicated much of his time into ridding the lands of the undead. And he is credited with, more or less, defeating most of them in one final battle where he led the Seeker Knights in a glorious fight. And he became the new chaplain as the old chaplain died in this battle.
Nice.
And he has served for many years in this land of Cholth. And eventually he and his wife and all of his comrades have made a small armada of airships by the end of his life.
Nice.
Nice. Tarek definitely joined the plans at some point.
It's
Yep.
Industrial.
Willow using much of the magical resources that was recovered from the tomb goes and uses these magical resources to help her family in many ways become, specifically her children, helps them go out and become better heroes than what she has ever been, as she has said. And in that case, she has made two great heroes. Her daughter goes off to become one of the greatest healers this world has ever known after her master Rhea passes. And her son goes off to become a great disciple under Moxie and to slay many great undead. And he is even known to capture witches and warlocks that have strayed from good. And he is the one that has bounded Ulrich Merrick after he went insane through the Frostmourne. And so now it is known that she is the mother of heroes in the land of Cholt.
Hell yeah.
And that is the end.
Mrs. Silverblade, is it true that... Yes, it is! God, they're just crouchery. Of course! Leave me alone! I am studying the scroll!
God
Goodness gracious.
Vortex force him away 90 feet. Dimension doors him.
Dimension door.
I mean, yeah, it was basically
Goodness, I didn't think I came off that antisocial.
I know. Or she struts around just like, I have created the greatest offspring this country has ever seen. Losers. Little do they know.
Yeah, you know, just a level 15 player against a level 13 fighter.
Yeah, easy, casual.
What, like it's hard?
Actually, yeah, he's an Eldritch Knight too.
Perfect.
Even
Yes.
God, even better. Nah, I don't want to be a good fighter. I'm a good at magic too.
All right. So with that, now we get into Brindle.